Hello, lovely internet. Welcome back to 10 Minutes of Astrology. I'm your favorite astrologer, Shay, here to talk to you about Venus in Pisces in 2027. So this enters approximately March 26, 2027. And before I really get into this, check my housekeeping in the comments for more information to all of my lovely new viewers. Thank you for tuning in. Square Uranus in Gemini at approximately 2 degrees. Well, let's start with what Venus is. Venus is the planet of love and relationships, and Pisces is the vibe. It is all the signs combined into one, so it feels it all, it knows it all, it believes it all. I have a natural Venus in Pisces, so you catch on quick, especially in your relationships where you just know, you just feel, you just are. This is, I love having my Venus in Pisces. So we have a square first to Uranus in Gemini at 2 degrees. Uranus in Gemini is the chaos in all directions. And this now, Pisces, in my belief, when it's square Gemini, it can take on the traits of the Gemini person so long as it's willing to understand the duality and bounce back and forth between it. So long as the Pisces person actively tries to ride the wave and ride the vibe of this, I think you can get out of it. When you don't do that correctly, then it's going to come back on you. So you just have to be, because it's Gemini, you have to be mindful here, you have to be witty here, you have to think ahead, you have to plan ahead here. And I know that you don't always like to do that, you kind of like to go with it, but be a little more analytical and see what's coming up. Know how to prepare for this. I have faith in you that you can work through this and that it doesn't have to be as hard as the square could be. We have a semi-sextile then to Neptune in Aries. This is leaning on God or your greater creator, your higher power, whatever you personally call it, is what you need to be relying on here. It's going to help see you through. And this is not me saying this in a bad or negative way. I really genuinely mean lean on it because it'll help you through. Not, oh, you might absolutely need it, but it's really going to save you here, whatever mental state that you're in. It's going to help get you out of it. We also have a semi-sextile at 6 degrees to Pluto in Aquarius. So these crazy changes, you just hold on. You just ride the ride here and be thankful that you're on it and seeing where this has been going, because it's up and down and all around. You might feel like you're spiraling a little bit. And here, Pluto needs to learn from your heart and see that you're spiraling and give you this friendly grace and this friendly ear and a place to listen and to sit among friends. We have at 14 degrees, Venus is going to be semi-square Chiron, which is in Aries at 29 degrees. So I don't talk about semi-squares often, but this is a quick, irritating aspect, and Chiron is the right thing to do here. And the relationships, it still feels like something is off, that something's not healthy in our relationships. You need to listen to that gut, that instinct, intuition. I was about to say instinctition. I'll probably add that to my random words, which I need to get back on that series. Y'all should get on me about doing these other series things that I started and never finished because I'm ADHD. I'm sorry. But yeah, we have this at 29 degrees here, and you gotta do what's going to be healthiest for you in these relationships that you are struggling with on kind of a multi-dimensional plane. And I know it's difficult to really take a step back and to peel yourself out of this, and you're frustrated you're sad, but like you're spiraling up. It's good and it's hard, and I'm sorry that we're all dealing with this. We have a semi-sextile to Saturn in Aries. This is at 17 degrees, so approximately the semi-square is approximately April 7th, 2027, or the 17-degree stuff is. I don't quite remember. I didn't make good enough notes, I'm sorry. But we have a semi-sextile to Saturn in Aries, a in conjunct to Jupiter and the South Node in Leo, a semi-sextile to the North Node in Aquarius, all at 17 degrees, and they are doing different aspects to each other here. So the semi-sextile, we'll start there, is learning that this inner wisdom, this inner instinct, these things are really blessing you and helping you out, not only in your relationship with your greater self, yourself, your work selves, your family, your friends, your like everybody. Everybody here is benefiting from you seeking this wisdom of your own. And the inconjunct, it does feel like it's a lot because we have the inconjunct to Jupiter and the South Node in Leo. I've talked a little bit about this before previously, but it's the bigger things that you fall back on, that you are being prideful about, that you're having a big ego about, that you're not letting go of, that you're standing your ground on, that, it can make you, these things make you happy in a way that you can't explain necessarily anymore, but it doesn't mean they're good for you. And all that, we have a semi-sextile to the North Node in Aquarius, which at this time, your highest, weirdest self needs to learn from how you relate to everything going on around you. Like, this is affecting your psyche. This is psychosomatic stuff. This is how you experience it, and it comes out in a physical form. So it could be that these things that you're holding on to, these issues, these habits, these whatever, is actually affecting your physical health in a psychosomatic way, where you're experiencing it and it's coming across in physical ailments and sicknesses. So if you're not feeling well at this time, look at the things that you've been falling back on, the habits that you haven't let go of, and how you're stopping yourself, and how you relate that to your life, and the things that you think are making you, like, you're giving them excuses that they make you happy, but really they're causing you ill health and problems. And like, at what Hail Mary, at what point are you going to look in the mirror and see that this isn't good for you and that you have to change it for your health? Then we have a in conjunct to Mars in Leo at 21 degrees, which is another difficulty. It's another irritant. Our actions here at 21 degrees, it's making us happy. And we may be a little delusional because we have Leo and another water sign, Pisces, coming together, which can create a little delusion, some things that are muddled, and you want to act in one way, but you want to relate in this other way, and it's very mixed emotion, mixed messages. What's making you happy shouldn't make you happy, and what's making you sad should make you happy. And it's very oracally confusing and consuming. It's like the witch's brew. Like, who's casting the spell here, and can you return to sender? Chiron then goes into Taurus. I believe, don't quote me on this, I didn't quadruple check that this stays in Taurus this go round, but I'm pretty sure it does. And Venus then goes into Aries approximately April 20th, 2027, where it will immediately semi-sextile the Sun and Chiron in Taurus at 0 degrees. So this is about to be every day in your home, in with how you're going to stabilize your health and how you relate to yourself every day with your, like, a lot of layers of things coming up that are much deeper than I'm letting on, that we need to be mindful of and really consider. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this stuff, press all the buttons. What are you doing? I need you to also book readings with me and check out my eBay shop. Thank you. Peace out, fam. Much love.